I sold 300 shares yesterday in the aftermarket. I put an offer out at 575 when the stock hit 555. And next thing you know, it was at 566. I never thought iCrew was going to get to 575. Then boom, they took my 300 shares. And wouldn't you know it, the stock actually pulled back 3 points as soon as I got printed at 575. And the funny thing is it was hovering there for a moment at 550, 555. There was a moment where I didn't know exactly where it was going to go. Next thing you know, it was 560 by 565, and we were off to the races. So then I'm thinking 600 is a foregone conclusion. I'm hoping that we close at 600 today, and I can sell out of my calls. I'm going to lose a little bit of money. I bought one put just in case. I bought a 520 put, so I'm going to lose, $8 there or something like that. But we are going to do well in the 570s. So again, if this is day one that you've met me, it was a $4,000, which could have gone to zero today. So that's the whole thing about options. Sometimes they're just good for gambling, and you know how I love gambling. Okay, so let's get down to what's going to happen next, because now this is over with. And as the pessimistic guy who likes to look at all the negatives in the world, I'm looking at a $4 call right now, where generally I've never gone crazy with $4 calls. I've had big lots, but not at the point where if it went against me that they would go to zero. Because if Google dropped 30 points this morning, the 570s for next week would probably be about 20 cents, 50 cents. I wasn't about to start putting up a lot of money with the risk of losing it all. That's what it comes down to. My circumstance in life dictated that I can only risk X amount of dollars, and obviously that's all about money management, and everyone's different. So I gave you a winner where you could have basically quadrupled your money now. So at $4, these are going to open up at $34 probably, or $35. Not a bad trade, but does it make up for all the stupidness that I've done? No. And the bottom line, I'm going to try to work on not saying the bottom line, but in this business, that's all that matters, right? At least I don't say, at the end of the day, like fucking Jersey Shore guys. That's their favorite phrase. At the end of the day. Well, at the end of the day, I'm hoping Google's at $600. You know what I'm talking about? And then we're going to reevaluate and maybe buy some more. Because now that Google's in play, where's it going to go? It's going to go to 620, 650, 700, 8, 9, 1,000. Because about 4 months ago, when we realized, this is going back probably March, so that's when we realized what we were involved in here. We realized that this is the market that just going to go up indiscriminately, not care about anything. And we were saying every stock goes to 1,000. So far we've got one, Baidu. And then you're going to have Apple, and you're going to have Google. They're all going to go to 1,000. And everybody wants to know why are we going up? Or maybe not everybody wants to know. Maybe you're the guy that's convinced that everything is fine, that the recession was a rumor and all that stuff. Well, God bless you, because you're doing a lot better than I am. Because I held on to the fact that I want to remain rooted in reality. And that's pretty stupid on someone who strives to escape from reality as much as I do. Why am I still holding to the facts of reality to base my trading strategy? I should just get high, punch a couple of buttons. Yeah. Google's gonna go to 600. Where is it now? Oh, it's 480. Don't worry, it'll be $600 in about a week. Yeah. All right. Basically, that's what it came down to. When I said Baidu will probably go to 1,000, that was when the stock broke 250. You understand the whole Baidu story? I was long the stock. I don't know what we had. Oh, first we had 1,000 shares, obviously, because I started everything out with 1,000 shares. But then we held a couple of hundred. And we were joking around. I was like, it's probably going to go right to 200, maybe 250. And then it did. And at 250, when it went from 118 to 250, I was selling 250 calls naked at $8, wound up covering them at 20, like a retard. So I can't say I would have held Baidu long from 118 to 1,000. But when I did take that loss, that was when I started the Baidu indicator, the Baidu call to 1,000 that will start the rally. I remember the fucking day because that's how pissed off I was. All right, this video's gone on way too long. I own some Baidu. I'm not happy about it because I'm never happy, but at least now I could give Mike some money. So that's what I'm happy about. I could give Mike some cash to do some more editing. And we have so many good things in the works right now. A lot of good things have fallen into my lap. And that is the most important thing right now, is the future. And next week you got earnings season galore. And we're not going to go crazy gambling again. But look at Broadcom, BRCM. The stock is right there one more time. And I know Goldman Sachs screwed it up for us by putting a buy recommendation on it. I put a buy recommendation on it when it held 30. Now it's at 37, 38, 37.21. I want you to take a look at this go back to like a 6-year chart. You tell me where the stock, if it breaks this high around here, 30, I don't know the exact price because I'm not looking at it, but look at that chart, and we had a gap down from May of 2007 when the stock was in the 40s. If it gets in there, in that little range, you're going to see the stock go from $37 right to 50 in the matter of a heartbeat. That's a big if they have a decent earnings report. All right. See you guys later.